Meditation isn't just another thing that you do. It's not an activity that you engage in and then just move on to the other activity. It does offer the value of having a more calm mind, a more relaxed experience, but it's much more profound than that. That's not all that meditation has to offer. It's actually a method to recognize the nature of reality itself, what it is, and how it unfolds. Many of the more scientifically minded individuals will write off anecdotal experience. They'll say, whatever you experience in meditation, it's not reliable to understand the nature of reality because we know experiences can be faulty. And so we shouldn't trust experience at all. We have to make measurements and quantify things. And that's what the objective evidence is. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that more scientific approach of quantification, but through meditation, the mistake is in assuming that one is relying on the particular distinct experience itself. What meditation actually is examining the substratum through which experience arises. So you're not noting the qualities of your experience through meditation, you're noting the very fact of any experience arising at all. And that's the objectivity. I would agree that when you start talking about the particular experiences, yes, that is subjective. That's distinct from person to person. But every conscious being has the same shared fact of being aware of anything at all. That doesn't change from person to person. So when you hold your attention to that, there isn't any room for subjectivity or a faulty representation. It just is what it is. It's so immediately obvious and simple that it's not an interpretation of something. It's immediately so before the opportunity to interpret it even has the chance to arise. And that's essentially what meditation is at its core. It's holding the attention to that immediate isness of being. And a more concrete example of one of these insights about the nature of reality is that, let's say, scientists have recently discovered that there are these nanoparticles that rapidly flicker in and out of existence. And they arrived at this conclusion through making measurements and doing all sorts of math and whatnot. However, sages have understood this about reality for thousands of years through meditation. You can hone your concentration skills to directly perceive the rapid flickering in and out of existence of phenomena. And so to the sage, when scientists come out with this discovery, it's no surprise. They already knew because it's their direct experience that reality is rendering itself extremely rapidly. You could think of it as the frame rate of reality. So after, who knows, maybe thousands of hours of meditation, one can begin to perceive this about reality. And you can consciously choose to perceive it whenever you want. It's not something that you see and then you're stuck like that and you're not functional. You can go into it and come out of it. And it's always the same. It's just that most people overlook it because they don't do concentration training. They don't meditate for that long, and they don't know that such a thing is even possible, so they don't have that goal in mind. They just typically meditate for the conventional reason of being more relaxed and calm. And that's fine, but I suppose the whole point of this video is just that there is more there to meditation. It's not just being relaxed. There's deep insights about the nature of reality that can become immediately obvious through an intense concentration of the conscious experience.